So we have decided to do an ultimate family bucket list, starting this week, Rupert.
You might want to wait till the end of the video to find out which one we do this weekend.
So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you are notified about next week's vlog, because, oh, it's a good one.
Oh, it's so good. Bye.
There's leaves, Jamie. It's October already.
Where is this year gone?
No, it's crazy.
2023 is just around the corner. Rupert, luckily, is at an age where we can go out, do a lot more, go on loads more adventures.
So if you're like us, I'm always looking for fun ideas, things that we can do with Rupert, and also some bigger, more like special adventures that we can go on. So because I'm always thinking about these things, I thought, let's make a list of all the things we really want to do and share it with you guys. So hopefully this list is going to inspire other families as well.
There's going to be some which we can do straight away. Others might take a few years to do.
And some we have already done.
We have. So let's get straight into the list and show you what we're planning to do.
Let's go. Oh, we're sitting, are we? So every time we do an experience, we are going to create a video and add it to the bucket list series. So make sure you are subscribed so you get all of those notifications. And it would be amazing if you could like this video. We're going to try and get to 1,000 likes for the bucket list series. Well done, Rupert. Hopefully that all made sense.
So number one, we want to do a family Disney trip. As a little extra, we would love to have breakfast or dinner in Cinderella's castle. You know how much we love Disney.
Can I have a cuddle? Very quickly, number two, go and see a Broadway show together as a family. I have only ever seen Ghost on Broadway, but Jamie's never seen a show.
I have been down Broadway with Megan. We went there for a trip. It's actually where I proposed to Megan, but we would love to go back there at Christmas time with Rupert because it was so magical. So that's number three, Christmas in New York as a family. Do you want to go to the park, Roo? We'll go on the swings.
Woo! Just thought I'd speed things up a bit. While we're on the topic of New York, we actually spent an afternoon of our engagement trip running around the city trying to find Tom Fletcher, because according to his Instagram, he was there at the same time. So this brings us nicely onto the next item on our bucket list, which is to meet Tom Fletcher. Whee! Off you go. Those of you that have been following us for a while will know how obsessed we are with Tom Fletcher. So he's definitely made it onto our bucket list. 1, 2, 3, jump on! Go, go, go! And while we're on the topic of singers, so many of you have been asking us for an album. We really, really want to do one. So the fact that we've put it onto the bucket list, it's going to make us do it, because we've got to. We are going to do every single item on this list, including making an album. Go, go, go! And just to wrap up the topic of singing and musicals, the next thing that was always on our bucket list was to sing a song in the West End. As a lot of you know, we did that. We did that for Britain's Got Talent. It really was an incredible experience and one that we will never forget. And it's already been ticked off the list.
Bye, Roops. As we said, some of these bucket lists are going to take us a very long time, especially the next one. I'm just quickly going to go and get some food from Tesco, and then Megan will tell you what those ones are. Megan just sent me the shopping list. Something on there is a little hint as to what one of the other bucket list items is. Honey, I'm home! Rupert, what's Mummy making?
Stir fry!
Oh, that's so nice, Rupert.
Hello, darling.
Was that delicious, Rupert?
Number 7 is to do with 7. We would love to see the 7 natural wonders of the world. Quite a popular item for a bucket list, I imagine. What are they, Jamie?
The Northern Lights, the Grand Canyon, Paracutin, Victoria Falls, Mount Everest, the Great Barrier Reef, and the harbour of Rio de Janeiro. I think Mount Everest might be a bit tricky for us.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe we just see it. We could do Kilimanjaro one day, but let's not put it on the list, just in case we don't do it. Oh, dinner was delicious, and now we're having a naughty pudding.
Next on the list has a lot to do with this pudding, actually. I would like to make a perfect apple crumble. Reason being, Apple crumble is a little bit of a tradition in my family. My sister is very good at making apple crumble. My mum, very good at making apple crumble. Me, not so much. And I really, really want to master it. And the way I'm going to have my apple crumble tested is to ask, and if anyone watching is a professional chef, I would like to ask a professional chef, come and taste my apple crumble and critique it. So that's my personal one. What's your personal one?
My personal one, I want to work at a panda sanctuary. I want to see pandas in the wild and go and help out, yeah.
In China?
In China.
I thought you were going to say run the London Marathon.
That's my other, I've got two personal ones. So we have run the Stockholm Marathon just before the wedding, which we didn't enjoy.
That's why I'm not doing the London one, because I said never again.
It was always on my bucket list when I was younger to run a marathon. We have done it, but really London is the one that you need to do. I've signed up. I'm going to hopefully, fingers crossed, do it next year, if not, sometime in my life.
It's in April next year though, so you don't actually have that long.
No. I'm going to have to start getting fit.
And you have to be accepted in the ballot.
I could also contact a charity, and I could do it through a charity, and you have to raise around £2,000, which maybe, through our subscribers, to anyone who would like to donate, I might be able to do it that way.
Maybe you could run for the pandas and then go and work for them.
For WWF.
Yeah.
What a plan. We've said it a few times in the vlogs, but we really want to go to Norway. We want to explore the fjords. It's where we can see the northern lights. And we would love to see the whales. I think we should leave it there for tonight. Morning!
Morning! So next on the list is a skydive. It's quite a popular choice among a lot of people who are writing a bucket list. But we have always wanted to do a skydive.
We have. We've actually done bungee jumps, both of us.
We have.
But we have not done skydives. So that is on the list. Keeping with the same sort of theme, I would love to learn how to fly a plane.
I'd love to see you in a pilot's uniform.
Oh. What do we do if the egg's a little bit warm? That's it, you got to blow on it. Woo! Oh, come on then. I'm just currently out on a run. I've been running every morning this week because of one of the bucket list items that we're doing this weekend. I won't give too much away. You might be able to guess, you might not. I've actually taken Rupert out with me this morning. He is absolutely loving this new running pram by Cybex. We'll be telling you about it a lot more because it's obviously a running pram. You can pull it behind a bike. Anyway, we'll get into that in another video. This one is still about the bucket list. So the next one on the list is... What's the next one, Rupert? So the next one on the list was something that we have done, but it was from years ago when we were younger, and that was to meet royalty. And as many of you know, we met Kate, William and George. This is before Charlotte and Louis were born. Kate was actually pregnant of Charlotte at the time. But yeah, that was one on the list, which we have ticked. Yes, we have, Rupert. Right, next one. Most of you probably know that I'm actually half Dutch. And one thing that I've never done is to see the tulip fields in full bloom. And it's only about an hour away from my Oma and Opa, which are my grandparents. We've never taken Rupert to Holland yet, so we would love to show you a little bit of Holland, definitely the tulip fields. I don't know if we'll be allowed to fly the drone or that sort of thing, but that's definitely on the list. Look who it is!
Did I scare you? Next thing on the list is to do a road trip of Scotland. And where I am right now is quite fitting because Rue and I are taking a look at some Highland cattle. What do they look like, Rue? Do they look silly? Moo! So lots of you already know that we recently took a trip to Aberdeenshire, which was absolutely stunning. But we want to go back to Scotland, hire a camper van and drive as much of it as possible because it really is a stunning country. I don't know about you, Rue, but I would also love to go to Lapland at Christmas. And then maybe we can see some more reindeer. And they pull Father Christmas's sleigh at Christmas. So we might see some in a few months. So there you have it. That is our bucket list. But we do have space for one more thing. But we would like you, the subscribers, to decide the final thing that we add to our ultimate family bucket list. Please let us know in the comment section below so we can chat and respond and we can all vote. So if you really like an idea that someone comments, make sure you like it, and then it'll get pushed to the top of the list so we can all see it. So think big or think small. It could be something just really sweet for us to do, or it could be something much bigger. We'd love to hear your ideas. But that's it for now. We're about to have some breakfast and then take a very short drive to our first bucket list item. Has anyone guessed what it is? It's happening, guys. We are about to tick off the first thing on our bucket list. So we are going up there, in that, but we won't be coming down in it.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Tune in next week, guys, because you are not going to want to miss this one.